let's see, right here. And I'm sure that all of you sometime have taken that imperfect picture where you end up with your highlights blowing out, and you, for whatever reason, you like the image, but let me change my border back to gray because I really don't want to look at this thing in green. Let's put it back to dark gray. For whatever reason, you lost your highlights, and you pretty much know that you've lost your highlights. If you're not sure, you can always throw a curves layer over here on top of this thing, and you can, bring down those highlights, bring down those whites, and if they turn gray, you have no data there. Okay, so but this is a way that you can actually recover this image, and we're going to do that by adding in a select color adjustment layer. So we're going to come down here to our adjustment layers, and we're going to grab the adjustment for select color. So all the way at the bottom. Now, the thing that you have to do is to come over here to your colors and change to white. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we are on the radio button of absolute, not relative, and go to your black slider, and we're going to put a little bit, maybe 5–6% of black into our whites. Think about this as we're given those white pixels something for color to hang on to, or something for the color, that the color settings to grab a hold of, right? So because there was really not enough information there. So now we're saying to Photoshop, I want you to take my white pixels and I want you to make them slightly black. So now I can color those pixels. So now that we've made them slightly black, we can come up here to the yellow slider, and we can add some yellow, or we can slide in a little bit of magenta, play with our cyan a little bit. And as you can see, we can actually now recover, and I'm hoping that through the, I'll make this a little bit extreme because I'm not sure how the video is picking this up. So I'm gonna adjust this a little bit more than I would normally to make sure that you can see the color. Hopefully my monitor is on the Zoom is picking that up for you. But you can see now, because we gave those pixels some character with the black, now I am able to tell the white, now you can have some color. So we've added the color in where there was no pixel definition before. And you can do this anywhere you have an image where you may have just slightly changed, have just some specular highlights that are blowing out a little bit. Just go in, put this selective color over the top of them, go to your white channel, add a little bit of black to the white. It's only going to add in at that very, very white, the ones that are blowing out, and then play with your color channels on that same white channel until you blend in a little bit of color for whatever color it is you're trying to add into your image. So that's a great way to recover your blowing out highlights in an image.